And we're live. Okay, we're doing this for the third time in a row, and probably for the last time for a bit. I want to go play IS5 and do it with no items, but for tomorrow I'll do something else. Anyhow, since last time we've cleared ending 1, and we had an attempt on ending 4 that should have won, but I messed up. So we'll see what you guys want to do today. Fine with anything, of course. Yeah, I already did ending 4 a few streams ago. I haven't done it on this kind of stream though, but we'll get to that eventually. Ideally, let's just do it today. We have all the money stacked up in the bank. So, maybe that's a question we should start by asking while we're waiting for people to come out. What ending do you want to do today? We already did ending 1, so we're skipping that. The ending 1 emergency is also a pain in the ass. Yeah, you're gonna tell me what operators to pick, and I'm gonna try to win with them. That's the concept of this stream. And we'll leave the vote down for a bit, while we're waiting for more people to join up. And since it's gonna be the last one for a bit, I'll probably try to make it a longer stream than normal. We already had food and everything. Yeah, it's not only 4 stars. I don't think this is a format that works well with 4 stars. Difficulty 15, the picks are too defined. Like, you can't get away with making goofy picks with playing 4 stars. You have to pick specific stuff. Hey, you're the one that are trying to win. If you don't want to win, that's up to you. You can pick whatever you want. Alright, I'll poll you on the endings again later. For now it's between ending 1 and ending 4. But we'll check it again later when we actually get to pick. So, what starting squad do you want? And thanks for the door. Ah yes, the first class. Because you hate winning. Works for me though. Two for first class, one for eternal. 50-50 between eternal and first class. Do people actually use first class? You know how terrible it feels when you have every 5-star in the game and have barely any of them leveled? Yeah, I'm going to do all the emergency ending with 4 stars in the future. It's not like I'm quitting 4 stars only or anything. I've just been taking a break from tryharding, which is what these streams are for me. To put it mildly, I don't believe in first class at all. But okay, first class is winning. You are forced to pick random because I am evil. Now, which ticket do you want? I'll just give you a poll because it's faster. Knock yourselves out. Huge lead for specialist. I'm now going to see a bunch of EWA votes, right? I can just feel them coming. Okay, so we pick specialist. You are allowed to use supports. Well, I guess you're not allowed to use supports because it's an extra ticket. Okay, so what do you want? I assume you're all going to say Kazemaru because she's free. So I won't bother with the poll if you just spam Kazemaru a bunch. There you go. Okay, and going from the order, the next pick was a medic. That's fine. So we can get an E2 Hibiscus that's at level 1. Perfect. What else do we have that makes sense here? We can get Warfarin, I guess. I'm not a fan of that pick, but it is something that will keep us alive. Take Anso. So considering the extremely limited options, we'll group it like that. It's basically Warfarin or Ptio, Perfumer, Pure Stream, or Anso. Which one do you want? Of course you all go for the Femboy. No complaint though, it's the correct choice. And next, let's see what the free operator is. We have another E0 E2 4-star. I just love playing with first class. Okay, so I have Elysium and the Pony Circus leveled from 5 stars. We have a free Vigna, which you probably want. Yes, because you love free operators. I'm not even gonna bother with the Poe. And now for the defender we have Bison, who is E1. I love first class. Like, I'm not gonna level up this crap. That requires farming. So realistically, no matter what we take, we get 4 hope when we level up, right? So we're going to be able to get a 6-star. So we can just grab, well, anything. Like Bubble, Quora for later, Gummy if you want more healing. Or Nero and Vulcan are both E2. Though Vulcan would be a terrible pick because we have a medic. So to break it down, the options are basically Spot, Gummy or Nero, and Vulcan or Durnar. I'm grouping operators with similar functions together. We can decide on which one you want specifically later. Okay, tied between Vulcan and Gummy. Now she's pulling a bit ahead. An early Gummy is okay. She can outscale Pot. Spot. Cerberus. Oh, this is so close. Is Vulcan gonna win? Or is it gonna be Durnar? We'll find out once I finish my coffee. And closing the vote. Okay, follow up. Durnar or Vulcan? Ale for the soup lover. I'm going to point out that we do have a medic. But as an argument for Vulcan, these two assholes also need healing. So it's not that big of a deal if we have an unhealable thing. And Durnar doesn't scale well. Well, neither does Vulcan. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, we'll get the Vulcan. Not the worst start you've ever given me. That would be the Shu start from last stream, where you just made me pick Shu and Medic and one Vanguard. And then the stream and the run ended instantly on the first stage, because we had 0 DPS. Okay, so when you see no more than 4, the best strat is to not play no more than 4. But we can win it. We can win it just fine if I'm being honest. But you always want to pick the place where you get more options. Say this is an emergency that's difficult to beat. It's best we have the option to play this stage instead. So take Hands of Moss. 皆さんの戦い方をしっかり勉強させていただきます。 We can definitely beat Weir 4. It's not worth showing. Kazemaru basically shows it.
Off we go.
Yes, I'm also happy there's no Vigil. How are you doing, No Name? 20 enemies, so no the Corber. So we can just start killing the Fadasses with Kazemaru and get the chest with Vigna.
Casimir, win, rise.
That's such a weird sound from Kazemaru. I've never noticed it before. Which is impressive because I used her yesterday. Maybe the skin has a different sound. Which is why I didn't notice.
Danger.
Vulcan can absolutely...
Danger.
Wait, where did the clone go? Did she just... Oh, it's because she died from reducing her health and then the axe hit right after. Anyway, I was about to say that the Vulcan can just beat the shit out of all the axes herself. She doesn't really need the help. But there's nothing else for Kazemaru to do. So Vulcan just gets stuck cleaning the mid lane. Yeah, Dorothy trivializes a lot of stuff.
Danger. Wind, rise. Awaiting fire. Mission accomplished. Mission complete.
Okay, let's see what we're getting
No tracks
today.
left behind.
Oh, we only get 6 hope. So the first level up is only 3 hope. Interesting. Got tier rune very early on. Great. And the sniper. We got another E0 sniper. I love first squad so much. Sniper was even your best shots. I actually have leveled up snipers. Also, I'm gonna E2 Cruise soon. Since I finally got her potentials. Okay, we are doing the usual thing here because there's too many options. 5-star or 4-star first of all. Because there's too many options. I can only write 4 options in this poll. Next time I do this, I'm gonna figure out some better system for it. But I'm lazy, so for now you're stuck with the YouTube polls. Building operators involves farming, so that's gonna take forever. Okay, we'll say 5 stars win. So we can move this along. So, because there are so many anti-air sniper, this is Great Throat, April, or actually just those, or Platinum, or other. We're doing it like this because there's just too many options. I actually have leveled up snipers. Oh my shit, you want to pick Platinum. That would be truly horrible. Okay, lead for the anti-air sniper. So, 3 options for the anti-air because Cruz isn't T2 yet. She'll probably be next time I do this. Platinum, Great Throat, which is just a slightly weaker Cruz, meaning infinitely better than the other two. Or April. Which one are we doing today? Yay, go Great Throat. Kick their asses. Boo, Platinum is ahead. I am not biased in this pick at all. We've had Platinum before too. She just didn't last as long as Great Throat because one of those snipers is actually good. Okay, at 66 votes, 39% for Great Throat. Hooray! My pick won. Okay, we can definitely win Beasts very easily. We have a medic,
単独行動
but we
の
will
方が
run
好きなんだ
Vulcan as one for the +1 block. Then we just pull sheep groups with Vigna. So Vulcan, Great Road, Kazemaru, and then pull with Vigna. I don't think there's any reason not to take the emergency, and it's the same stage anyway. Maybe I fuck it up somehow because the DP costs are so high, but I doubt it.
ここに残って仕事
Vulcan's tanky enough. If we just spam her skill and cooldown, we should get through. I imagine she doesn't get instantly wrecked by the axe dude at 550 defense. No, she definitely will. Spot has around that. Yeah, Vulcan's getting wrecked. We're gonna need Kazemaru there ASAP. We'll wait until she's almost dead and then use her skill. So probably on the next axe dude. We'll set up Kazemaru here.
Beginning assignment. Ready to heal.
ここ私からは敵が見えるけど
We can wait a bit more before using her skill.
残念だったね
And time to pull some sheep apart.
戦闘態勢に入ります Shadow.
Basically, the skill has a really high SP cost, so we're just gonna be able to use it only once. Which is why I'm waiting on the last possible moment before we proc it.
はい
Ideally, I wanna save it for this fat fuck. 46. Yeah, we're fine, just use the skill here. And Kazemaru removes all of these assholes.
Casting shadow.
Perfect. Okay, 0 leaks. We have a duck or bear coming, which we should be able to deal with fairly easily. Well, unless it's a duck. I definitely can kill a duck. Okay, make sure the axe dude does not reach Vulcan,
First aid box
or she's going to die.
medications here. Take it.
行きます遅い
Mm,
遅い
okay, we're using Great Road skill,
何も映らぬ心配
just to make sure Vulcan doesn't die. Probably means we don't get the duck, but a duck is something we can't kill anyway. The bear is probably killable, and the dog is a free kill with 3 blocks. The duck will just run through though. Don't think I really had the damage to kill it,
Casimiro. Illusion.
though I would have certainly gotten closer if I saved Great Road, but I felt like Vulcan would die and we'd get a bunch of leaks. This is a bad spot for Vulcan, like none of her advantages are relevant here. We'll take the money rune, the free Stina. Oh, of course, now you give me a need to operator. I fucking hate first class. And we should just take Hand of Moss. There's no reason to use devices for one more fight. Because 3 fights is the optimal number you want. It gives you a bunch of hope for the shop. Don't bro me. That's what the chat deserves for picking first class. Nah, killing duck is easy. I probably had decent chances if I didn't use the skill.
じゃあ行ってくる
If we had Durnar instead of Durnar or Gummy or Bubble, especially Bubble instead of Vulcan, we would have killed it. Because I wouldn't have had to use Great Road skill. Or Kazemaru's for that matter.
異常なし
20 is guaranteed no duck or bear. The duck isn't hard to kill. I can usually manage to kill it depending on the map layout. Even when I start with Click Pinecone. The only place where I can't kill it consistently is the first stage. If I get any kind of extra DPS from Click plus Pinecone, I kill it for free. Like, the operators there were enough. Coughing Fit. Okay, we're clear. The area where I live is very healthy.
Ready to heal.
Should you build Vulcan or Fire Whistle? Fire Whistle is the better one, though they're completely different operators, so they're not really worth comparing in any meaningful sense. It's like asking if you should build Mudrock or Ray. They just do completely different things.
Mission accomplished.
Oh, at Vulcan or Fire Whistle, it's the same chips. And another easy row. In this squad defense, we have only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 E2, 6 E2 operators it could have picked from. So the chance of actually getting us something was pretty low. Okay, so we actually have a bunch of options, so usual question here. 4-star or 5-star? Because we have 6 operators on both. Skipping is also an option. Spam skip in the chat if you think that's preferable. Because we have a shop right after. Okay, I'll just remake the poll. Just to be clear. Because that should have been an option included. So 4-star, 5-star or skip. Those are the real options. Because we have a shop right after and we can get something better. Heavy preference towards skipping, it seems. Yeah, I'm not reading the chat that much. That's why I'm making the polls. We're deciding off of the polls for the most part. Unless I think the chat is being unanimous. Okay, so you want the spinach. I'm not gonna waste time asking you. We can eat one, so this book is just really good. Because if you get 3 snipers, it's 36 ASPD. Do you want the book or not? Yeah, it's quite strong. If you get a few snipers. Because it affects all operators, not just snipers. Great Road doesn't suck to begin with. Okay, we're getting it. And do you want a Vanguard? Or... Actually, we'll just get the ticket. It's 4 ingots. We'll pull more. Didn't we get this same asshole E2 when we had the Vigna ticket? Or am I making that up? Anyhow, do we E2 Vigna or do you want to pick some other operator? I assume you want to E2 and save the hope for something else. Getting Myrtle or Elysium is also valid, I reckon. So we can E2 Vigna, get Myrtle Ellie. Here's the options. The pony circus is just there because we all love the pony. Frankly, I'm leaning towards E2 here as well. Because the difference in stats between an E1 and E2 Vigna is really big. It's very noticeable. And it's only one hope, so we can then get something else useful. We can wait a fair bit for Myrtle or Ellie when we have another Vanguard we can rely on. Okay, E2 and reroll time. So this item is broken, but we can't afford it. This is not worth getting on the first floor. We can get it later. So, stuff I see here. E2 is Tina. And the squad limit. I don't think the medic ticket is worth it, because we can't get Reed. My 5-star medics are not good. So, First of all, do you want Warfarin or Ptivo? Or do we skip the ticket entirely? Money is a bit tight because we can only withdraw so much, so we'll make sure we actually want to pick the ticket. Yeah, same. I'm not a fan of a medic. If I was playing 4 stars only, I'd get it, but healing is more relevant with lower rarity. So now, do you want to E2 Istina or get +1 squad limit with 3 health again? Gotta say I prefer the E2 myself, but we're gonna get a bunch of operators this run, so the squad limit is also fine. Squad limit it is. I generally prefer E2ing with these books because it conserves hope. Yes, definitely. I'm never streaming again. This is the last time I'm streaming. That's absolutely what they meant by that title. 100%. I don't think I can get everything unless I'm bad at math. But 12 minus 8 is 4, not 16. So I could only get one or the other, which is why I asked. Yes, don't read stuff in the brackets, they're invisible. I'm also streaming tomorrow, but that's besides the point. Good lore. The boss key is usually on the bottom in this kind of configuration. I'm kind of a fan just going through here, because this is probably a scout node, and at worst we take 3 fights. Or 4 if you want to. The 16 cost item is super broken. Every time you do an emergency, it permanently gives you attack speed. I just couldn't get it, because we didn't have the money. We're doing the 4 fights, of course. Can we abuse this somehow? Not right now. Okay, moving on. I'm always happy to rob the shop, but getting beaten to death by cannot and actually robbing the shop are two different things.
All medicine has been prepared.
Wonder if we can actually deploy Vulcan in time. I guess. Bless the retreat, the refund and retreat.
I have a distaste for war.
Nice range.
Understood.
I like Rey in terms of design and kit, honestly. I just think her numbers are a bit disgusting. The damage numbers feel so wrong. But I do like her design, both in terms of how she looks and how she plays. I think it's a fun kit overall. They did a good job with it. Honestly, I don't think it's a big deal if I find an operator disgusting. That's just my own tastes. I'm not gonna say that an operator is bad and wrong, and just because I think they're a bit overtuned. I'm not that dramatic. Yeah, I think Grade was just a fun idea for an operator. Like, just cause I have very few 6 stars I actually dislike, if I'm gonna be honest. It's mostly just Suter, because I find her S3 sound utterly disgusting. And Dejun because she can dress. And kind of W, but only because I'm legally required to hate W. It's in my contract and everything. Shockingly, we didn't get an E0 sniper as free for this time. Do you want to E2 Great Rod so she actually does damage, or do you get another sniper for the Fatal Boats book? What do you prefer? W or Water? They're both cockroaches, what's the difference? May have biased the vote a bit with that one. I'm fine with it. Picking the E2 is the boring, safe option. Also, Blue Poison is a really strong spinach abuser. So I don't think that's even that bad of a pick. We don't spend any hope, so we can get something else. It's spinach abuse. The other option is just safer, but I don't think Blue Poison is inherently wrong. I called out the Bosky being on the bottom, by the way. I'm so consistent to this. How do you wanna path? I think we just get 0-4 fights, and then path into the scout node that's 100% here. So we'll take payback next.
Great. I'm good at supporting assaults.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think hunters are an inherently bad archetype. I just think... what was that one called? Cold shot? Yeah. She just got a really trashy skill that doesn't work well with the archetype. I don't think he... like just storing damage between attacks is like something that's inherently bad. That's just what Mystic casters do. It's just that their baseline isn't all that high because of how the reroll mechanic works, so you need a relatively stronger skill. Like as people have said a million times in my chat for some reason, she's about around the same level as
No need to leave it to chance.
Firewatch in terms of damage, which is bad because Firewatch does a million different things other than damage.
Already.
Oops, probably had a medic here.
Are you hallucinating?
And Vigna can just eat the trucks alive. The E2 privilege. Damage numbers. Pretty sure she kills it on time. No, what a scam. We have to deploy one more operator. I think Tums likes Fire Whistle better. Probably because she does arts damage. But I haven't read either of the operator kits, so just ask Tums. He'll be able to give you a better breakdown than I can.
Are you hallucinating?
How rude. I should really switch to Great Road this one, if I'm not even gonna use her skill. We do have spinach after all. I wonder if I have M3 on her S1. I kind of don't like her S1, so I might not. Yeah, Firewatch has a broken SP cycle and a skill that does something more than give her attack, which is why Cold Shot having the same damage as Firewatch is not a positive comment for Cold Shot. And another easy row. I don't have any 6-star defenders leveled, so E2ing Vulcan's basically the only decent pick here. Though we can also get a real defender, rather than this glorified guard with the worst SP cost in the game. Who am I kidding? E2. I suggest we E2 so I don't have to ask you if I should E2 Vulcan every time you get a defender ticket. If you vote for skip, I'm gonna ask you again if you want a real defender instead. But yeah, Vulcan kind of needs the E2, because she's a big stat stick, so she can't really do much without stats. Okay, if we're gonna pick horrible operators, we can at least give them the decency of being E2, so they can actually do something. Yep, this is a scout node, as expected. We have the extra device, so we should take both fights. Switch to S1, because we have spinach. Vulcan's model is awful, what are you talking about? I'm not building that.
Off we go.
It's almost as bad as Reed's model, which I happen to have, but that's besides the point. This is going to be a very difficult map.
Target visible. Beginning pursuit. Honey to me, poison to you. Beginning assignment.
Ooh, Blue Poison Zien voice sounds a lot older than she looks. Is the Roberta model worth it? Not especially, because when you gain good value from Roberta, it's mostly because you drop her on... Wait, we can't actually kill this. Drop a Rio Defender then.
Kiss.
Anyway, as I was saying, when you get good value from Roberta, it's usually because you use the shields, and the model doesn't improve that in any meaningful way.
Target visible. Beginning pursuit.
Ah, an extra 0 to their visual age. So the 10,000-year-old loli is 8 years old or something, by that logic.
Doctor, if you have to command us, now is the time.
And extra health for later. I assume we just want E2. Otherwise, I'll pull you. So E2 or 6-star. Let's do it like this. I'm not asking you for other specialists because I think you pick one of those. Okay, we're E2ing Kazemaru first. I assume from a tryhard perspective the 6-star is better, because the gap between something like Spectre and Kazemaru is really big. But I'm a fan of E2ing first. I wanna see what Kazemaru does, because we didn't get to play with it. Okay, we'll E2 her. Yeah, let's try Kazemaru S1 with the spinach. That's a good point, thank you. Oh, we have payback again. Let's see if she can kill the trucks now. Well, you have to remember that we have a scout node, so we could have instantly to any 6-star.
Off we go.
じゃあ行ってくる。見てなさい。ここからは私の時間よ。
Illusion.
Okay, fair point. Okay, so are we going to need other operators at all? Poor Great Road doesn't even get red numbers.
Shadow.
The skill couldn't even charge. Deploy because cute. Okay.
Got it.
That being said, we should probably actually deploy some stuff for the stupid truck, because it's a pest. Oh damn, the truck actually managed to kill. So evil. Ah, stay there please. Actually it can take the shot, it's fine. Walk forward then. If we could have used her skill, she would have... Oh, she did survive. That's why you eat to Vulcan. So she can almost die to one truck. In Vulcan's defense there, I don't have masteries on her S1,
I've got a
so it takes
poison
longer to
melt
charge.
away all these remains in an instant.
Would probably switch her to her S2.
Want me to show you?
Do we want a Rio medic now? We can instantly E2 something like Warfarin or Ptiopsis. So, 5-star, skip, 4-star. Keep in mind that we can also E2 something else like Great Route or Blue Poison. Okay, huge lead for the 5-stars, that's fine. So, do you want Warfarin for super buffing something like Great Route or Ptiopsis? I don't like Warfarin skin much. I think her base E2 is her best looking one by far. Honestly, I don't like a lot of the skins in the game. I just think the default look a lot of operators have are just outright better than their skins. Warfarin it is. And we get the scout note. Obviously we're going to E2 something. So it's between Warfarin, Istina, Blue Poison and Great Road. There you go. Huge lead for Blue Poison. Yeah, she just wins outright. We can close the pose. No huge swing coming in. Blue Poison it is. Warfarin has a masteries on S2 at least. Maybe on S1. I never use her S1, so probably not. I don't really have a problem with horny bait skins. I just prefer skins that look more badass than horny. I go to other websites for the horny. I don't need that in game. Oh, the bottom path is probably the best. Because we can get 3 fights without spending devices. And we can pick between alternatives so we don't get stuck in a horrible situation. A boss fight should be doable with what we have right now even. Yeah, I like Nightingale skin. I might even have it.
Wait! I need to prepare my equipment first.
So far we have a decent start. We're looking for some more items. Mostly running a 5-star squad. Which I have zero complaints about. So this is the least terrible first squad we've had so far.
Earnestness and boundless passion.
Can we just put her here and have her kill fucking everything? Probably, but let's get rid of the boats first. Wait. Hooray! The boat escaped. I was worried she'll kill it too quickly for her own health and safety.
Please hold on.
Poison kiss.
Does she survive that hit or not? Okay, she survives. Not that one though.
Beginning assignment. Awaiting your orders.
I have a distant fall.
We're gonna need to start healing there. So she can actually use her skill.
Commence treatment. My toxins will slowly burn your life away.
Go ahead, let's take it slow.
My toxins will slowly burn your life away.
Yeah, okay, done there. Vulcan won't die. Doesn't matter who gets buffed. I'm kind of worried for the last wave here, but maybe we'll be fine. We'll see.
Are you hallucinating? My toxins
Save her
will
skill for the
slowly
last wave.
burn your life away.
Drop Great Road. More healing.
Go ahead, nabagay na miya.
Go ahead. First Shade here. Take it.
Unlucky, but it's fine.
テクニックを使えば
Should be an easy cleanup with the slow. A bit of an awkward squad for this stage, but we get through without issue. Bless the spinach. Yeah, we already have the spinach.
The battlefield is a place.
We
of
got it in the
tragedy.
first job.
I hope they come to understand this one day.
This is just an outright better version of this. We want a guard or vanguard. I assume the answer is guard, but I'll ask anyway. I don't mind Kazemaru's Q1 sound. No complaints about it. Guard is winning by a much smaller margin than I expected. This is why I asked. The debuff we have is just injury trigger. Though there are some stages that are very dangerous. I don't think any stage in the third floor will give us too much trouble, so I'm fine with skipping the vanguard. Guard it is. Okay, so we have an E0 E2. I actually have Broca E2 max on a different account, but not on this one. We have Conviction, and we have Blaze, Skadi, Helgur, and Irene for 6 star. So, options. 6 star, Conviction, 5 star, 4 star. Pick what you want. Yeah, but I'm playing the game right now. Blaze is my favorite for when I don't want to play the game. Conviction shitting on everyone right now. Pawasi is E0. I don't have her leveled up. Anyhow, moot point because Conviction wins this easily. Gamble for the good encounter. Decent. The boss key was on top, but that is an awful path with only one fight. Yeah, she's E1 max, not E2 max, that's what I'm saying. We still don't have a good way to use Confession. Wait, can we safely do this fight actually? I mean, probably. Enemies don't have the stats to do anything here.
私ほどの断罪師にもなると、うっかり領有を断罪してしまうこともある。皆のために
How do I tell where the boss key
行
is?
動させた方が良いのだぞ。
That's an interesting way to spell boss key. I can see it right here. I'm not telling anything. Obviously, statistically, you're just more likely to have it where you have the most non-combat nodes. It was 50-50 here, and we just got it in a bad place. Okay, we're taking the crafty. I don't think the fight can come close to killing us. I just assume it's in the place where you have more non-combat nodes, more or less. There's some nuance to it, but that's the gist of it.
Honey to me, poison to you.
他の人
I
に
assume that will take care of almost everything.
Beginning assignment.
テクニックを使えばこれくらい楽勝でしょ
I prepared a gift for you. Like it?
Just in case they can't kill the armor dudes as well.
行きます
We'll prepare.
Honey to me, poison to you.
Seems we must fight.
Yeah, I don't think anything's gonna make it onto this side.
心配無用よ
Except this one asshole. Tragically, Great Road is E1.
テクニックを使え
Kind of like Kazemaru. I might actually build her. I like does a bunch of damage and then gets out of the way. It's comfy to use.
My toxins will slowly burn your life away.
おっ運動無用
Oh, we rolled a crit there. 9,000 damage. We know conviction lore, yes. Their conviction.
Doctor, if you have to command us.
More devices. I'm really looking out with those, because we don't have scientific. Do you prefer supporter or caster? We can get 6 stars. 6 stars are available for both. We can also E2 Istina. Since I think we didn't do that. Yeah, we didn't. Huge lead for casters. I'll wait for a few more votes to come in just in case. Yeah, casters win. 60% of the vote. First class is wonderful as always. So for 6 stars we have Seobe, Eben, and Dusk. Thoughts on Aya? I don't like goat meat. I have Arturia, yes. Naturally she's E0, because I'm lazy with building operators. Eben winning heart. This is 100% fine with me considering I bothered to get his model. And yeah, sizable advantage with Dusk in second place. Closing the vote and getting Eben. Do you want to spend 2 devices to get 1 extra fight? Sounds a bit questionable to me.
This power is not mine. However, Rhodes Island has need of it.
Okay, so we can definitely do the top path. Do you want to get 1 extra fight for 2 devices or do we just skip? What do you think? Okay, if you want the German dub on Eben, we're gonna use that. I usually just leave whatever the default option is. Where did you set the voice from? Oh, it was the other one. Oh, we have to go and bother downloading it. Anyone remember where we did that from?
Doctor.
Was it from here?
Yes.
Volume,
Some things never change.
customize voices. Can we download it from here? Where's the German
It's
dudes?
Hibiscus on duty again. Should I reschedule my examination?
Go to settings, game,
No,
additional resources.
never mind.
Is that from here? Game, additional resources. Download personalized voice pack. Oh, we need to even log out. It's too much hassle. I'll do it some other time. Don't wanna wait around for it to download. Anyhow, we're just taking the emergency. The caster isn't really an issue. Vulcan can more or less tank the fat assholes. And we can kind of cheese them with Kazemaru. Yeah, actually Bulgarian internet is good for a really funny reason. The short version is that half the internet providers are criminals.
よろしくお願いします
So in a lot of countries, when you have one internet provider that sets up the service for everyone, they just set up a monopoly and then don't bother upgrading it. And don't let anyone else use their network without paying a massive fee. but because Bulgarians are criminals, all the other internet providers just stole their networks and used it illegally.
Honey to me, poison to you.
I have a distaste for war. Success is inevitable. Illusion!
Might leak the first guy. Because Vulcan costs infinity DP.
As if I should fear it.
Okay, we made it.
My toxins will slowly burn your life away.
Shockingly, she was not worth it.
The performance will begin soon, but it seems our audience can't contain themselves. As graceful as drei Viertel.
Should have probably just dropped Eben right at the start. Yeah, do you want me to go explain the entire story and how I know about it with the internet? Because it's actually kind of funny.
As doleful as a clarinet.
Basically, I used to work for a UK internet provider, the Sky specifically, which is why I know about this stuff.
Poison kiss.
But let's take it slow.
As startling as a tritone.
Shit.
Success is inevitable.
My toxins
Yeah, we're doing 0 damage to this asshole,
burn your life away.
because he managed to charge up all the way. No, Eben died. What a tragedy. Really?
Poison kiss.
Medical hemostat.
Okay, this one getting green so early is kind of useful. Because he's gonna bottom out on energy by the time he gets here. Why is the emergency easier than the normal one? It lines up perfectly for these guys to become useless.
Go ahead, trying to teach you a lesson.
Don't.
Are you hallucinating?
No, Vulcan can't do it. What a tragedy. I feel like Eben should have been somewhere else. Like maybe here, facing right, and then I can buff him with Warfarin. I think that would have given me better results. Because him dying to the caster was really bad. We'd have had a much cleaner run without that.
Good. Finished before my clothes got dirty.
Okay, back to the internet story. Oh, love. So the way it works in the UK is that they have a company called BT, or British Telecom, which had a complete monopoly over their internet for a very, very long time. And they didn't ever bother upgrading it, because they own all of it. Why would they bother? Like, everyone has to pay them the same amount of money anyway. So what happened is that they basically were almost entirely an ADSL, which is a fucking copper telephone wire for all of their internet until a couple of years ago. Well, more like 5 years now, where they properly started changing it. The only reason they started changing it is because the government broke up their monopoly and divided the British Telecom into two companies, BT and Openreach. The way it works is that BT is your internet provider and Openreach is the company that actually owns the lines. And Openreach are legally required to sell their services to all of the providers properly. So now there's actually an incentive to upgrade some of this shit. Though it has a host of other issues coming from the fact that Openreach is not directly responsible to customers for fixing their shit. Okay, caster it is. Oh yeah, we can eat E2 Ebenholz. Why am I even asking? It's a whole mess. I assume you still want E2 Ebenholz rather than Delphine. She has no model and no masteries yet. The only people who say the strong government is bad thing are Americans, I think. I've never seen anyone else say it. And they live in a country where having your appendix taken out costs $70,000. So I think they're a bit fucked up in the head, if I'm being honest. Okay. Eben or Delphine? There you go. I think we should actually just take Eben because we're at risk of dying to the boss otherwise. I'm completely serious. Hello, you. Mikhail? I see you though. No need for the pinks, please. Oh, all the pinks are orange, and I think it's an ugly color. Ebony it is. Hooray! We're not gonna die to the boss fight now. Anything we want to use from here? I'm genuinely a bit concerned about dying to the boss fight in a stupid way. Because we don't have a reliable walker. Vulcan is really expensive. And we don't have Ethan to stow properly. Okay, don't wanna die quite yet, so we're gonna cheat a bit. This is probably overkill, but we have no lives, and I don't wanna mess up and die on the third boss when we have such a good squad going. If I wasn't streaming, I probably wouldn't have done it. One-shotting the boss isn't important. Dealing with basic enemies is.
My equipment is ready. We can start anytime. My toxicant is ready.
Beginning assignment.
Your toxic what is ready?
Poison kiss.
Commence treatment.
Oh, it's a functional squad in any case. Which is more than we get a lot of the time. Let's be honest. Yes, that's definitely what I heard too.
Honey to me. Poison to you.
Hinfort aus meinem Kopf.
Just keep the boss out of range for a bit, so we can spawn more goats.
Honey.
As doleful.
I'll be right there.
Wind, rise. Casimiro, all ready.
Are these guys even stunnable? Honestly, I have no idea.
Hinfort aus meinem Kopf.
Apparently they are. You learn something new every day. Wait, why is the other one... When did that guy get stunned again? I'm so confused. Because Vulcan was the one blocking the boss. Does the boss have an AoE stun? Also, yeah, we should have definitely taken Ebenestri. I'm shocked how much damage that boss could eat. Nah, Great Throat was stuck at T1 though, so she didn't do any damage. Definitely shouldn't have been a fight we lost. That's just a pure skill issue part on my end. On the bright side, I'm no longer playing with first squad. So what squad do you want now? And please tell me it's not first squad. Yeah, I don't have the resources to eat to anything. I probably have like 70,000 LMD in the bank. And I gotta actually fix my bank so I can instant E2 to Nada in a bit. Bunch of votes for Eternal Hunt. Or Tactical. I'll count all the Tactical squads as one. We can specify which one we want later. So Eternal, Tactical. Or Support, which is the money squad. Or Special Training. Yeah, I'm bad, so I died to a boss I should have beaten. Nothing to see here. It's because I have a very bad sense of how much damage things take to die when I'm not playing with 4 stars. We can do that, but know that you cannot get Jessica instant E2. Because we have to borrow her from support. Other than that, I'm fine with starting with Jessica if you want it. Anyhow, Eternal wins by a landslide. I do like Eternal squad, though I don't think it's all that good. I do enjoy using it. I actually prefer this. It means we can almost instantly get to 11 lives. Okay, you need to pick some good shit here, because this is an awful starting squad in terms of recruits. So you need to actually get a good recruit. First of all, do you want a Vanguard or a Supporter? In my opinion, we just need Sin to not die. You can ping Link from support if you want, but I'd rather you didn't. Though I guess you can have an Ines start if you want to, I won't stop you. Well, if you ask for Mag, Joan will just end up back on the screen really fast. That's up to you. So you can use supporters as well if you want to. You can get anything you want. Keep in mind that we basically have no block of any kind. I mean, here's a level Darturia for you. That's not exactly a problem. Anyway, here's the stuff I saw votes for. Scene, Arturia, and Link. I'd rather not get Link. Though I have no idea whether we can get away with Arturia. I'm 99% sure we can't, because our other operators are going to be Fang and Vanilla. And it's an E1 Arturia. Well, apparently she wins. Now we're gonna make me read what she does. Okay, hopefully we get Beanstalk. We did not in fact get Beanstalk. At least this guy has defense, so not the worst thing ever. And we'll grab Fang. Okay, let's see which is the PC's fight, because this isn't a functional squad at all. I assume no more than 4 is unplayable, so we have to go with Hands of Moss. Take the defense Q. And now I have to read what another operator does. I hate you all. Attacks deal arts damage and inflict elemental. Enemies within attack range take 8% attack as necrosis and are slowed. ASPD 45, attack one additional target. When this unit and the allied operator with highest attack within range deal damage to an enemy, deal 20 necrosis damage. This is a bit useless right now probably. Deal 240% attack as arts damage and an additional 95% if an enemy is not under the burst effect. The burst effect is when the necrosis actually procs, right? I assume I want to run S1 right now, because we can't gain half the benefit from this skill. Yeah, we'll stick with S1 until we have a real DPS at least. Then we'll try S2. And now we'll see if we die to Hands of Moss.
Notes fall into memory, and a melody resonates in the mind.
Yeah, we'll be fine on this stage at least.
Suffering.
We lucked out with the Hands of Moss since this stage is unlosable. If you replace Arturia with Cruz, we will probably still win. Her health is expendable, so delay the next deploy.
Ecstasy as bright as gold.
And I mean like the 3-star Cruz, not the 5-star one. Oh right, so it doesn't attack at all. I see.
Will come to rest.
Now we can just use the skill here. Not attacking is kind of an issue when we don't have anything else to do damage.
Liberty and sunlight.
I don't think it's the biggest deal. We shouldn't let Courier die. It's fine if he has 1 health, because he will die at 1 hit from the axe, no matter what.
Your orders of that.
That aside, leaking isn't going to be a big deal here.
Sunlight all around.
We do have Eternal Hunt. Guess I should have blocked the slugs with Fang. We would have 0 leaks then. We didn't actually need to block the axe dude with her.
Anyone injured? I've got medicine and bandages.
Yeah, damage was overkill. But leaking this early isn't a big deal. We can recover fairly quickly from that. Safe house or the selection note? The starting rune was a combat one, so this. Okay, so you can just... My suggestion here is spots and we save hope for a DPS. Both saves the hope and give us healing and blocker. This covers everything and then we have a reasonable squad. We can also take Gummy Nero if you prefer, but spot should be by far the best option. Because they're interchangeable until later. And by that point we can just get another ticket. If you don't spot vote for Nero Gummy, we can clarify if you want something else there. But I think tactically spot is by far the best option here. Okay, the squad is fine now. We shouldn't have too many issues. I think the stops attacking is a huge issue when we don't have any other DPS present, so we're gonna switch to S2. Just so she doesn't stop attacking. Yeah, everyone always opens with spot. That's a given.
Notes fall into memory, and a melody resonates in the mind.
Need to float a bit of DP. Or wait, does the elemental damage even proc them? No, I can wake in any case, it's not a big deal. Just float a bit.
A solo.
Oh, hooray, we're gonna watch all of the sheep explode at once. $21, so no the Corber. Yeah, there's just no reason to move my mouse here, because this will clear on its own. The DPS is sufficient. You'll just need to press spot skill when this thing walks in range.
Doesn't matter. Holding a shield is tiring, pal.
Though I guess you need to press S2 to make her play the song properly. You know, for an operator who is supposed to be about music, she's really not very melodic on that thing. She just plays one string over and over. It's kind of annoying me. Why is Cuddy better than her at this? Okay, that was a bit better. Yeah, this is an example where I'm not a fan of the sound effect, more for low reasons. I don't think it's grating or anything. I just think actually playing something more that sounded better would have fit the operator more thematically. Like some simple melody off skill and then gets more complex when you use the skill, rather than just playing one note over and over and over and over. Ooh, confess again. Very nice. Do you want something from here? Don't think there's any particular need to pick anything. For 5 stars we have Robin, Manticore, Project Red. Sadly Kazemaru isn't leveled. For 4 stars we obviously have everything. My personal vote is for skipping. But other than that, you can take whatever. Because if we take something now, we went to the shop with 0 hope. Unless we spend the device to take one more fight, I suppose. No? Between a 4 star and a 5 star. and skip. Interesting. Do you want Ethan a lot or what? Alright, we went with the skip option. We'll get one more blocker. Do you want to risk going up for the emergency? Because encounter plus emergency is better than downtime plus emergency. Because downtime sucks. Let's think it through. Hand of Moss is definitely playable with this. I'm not sure if we can do no more than 4, because I don't know how Arturia works. Does she work on no more than 4? If she does, we should be fine on anything. The only other thing we can't queue is the one with the caster. What was that one called? I don't remember, you know, the one that has a Circus caster. But we can queue everything other than the Circus caster. No more than 4 was the one that has shield guards. You know, the guys with 70 res. Does she do anything to those guys or not? Okay, so if she can do no more than 4 easily. It's the emergency one though, they have about 10,000 health. If Necrosis goes through, it's fine. She'll nuke everything there. Okay, we'll take the safe play then and just go through the downtime, see what it is. Gotcha, beat and lose. And then just see what the emergency is. Okay, so do you want to try it? People were saying that we can do it. Obviously, I have no idea. So we're about to find out. I have no idea whether we can do it. I assume we can kill at least 4 enemies, so we won't die in any case. Why is keeping her away from the caster an issue? Exactly. Okay, most people wanna try. As I said, I have no clue whether we can do this. So let's just see what happens. Like, I quite literally have no idea how this whole archetype or elemental damage works. It's completely irrelevant to how I play the game.
Got it.
Now we have different concepts of scary, I suppose. You know, I could have just put Spot here and Arturia here, and it'd be even more trivial. Oh well.
To you. What would ecstasy as bright as gold?
Doesn't matter to so many weaknesses.
Yeah, the caster isn't a huge deal. We're gonna
Forwards.
drop courier here to stall off a bit on the next wave. Human sacrifice time.
What would suffering will come to rest?
Yeah, acceptable. Provided we get a decent item. Revenge on the caster.
Mission accomplished.
Leaking isn't a big deal. We can recover from that later as long as we don't play like shit.
Anyone
Which
injured?
with me at the helm
I've got
isn't a
medicine and
guarantee.
bandages.
Okay, that was super worth it. We have a bunch of hope now. We have Snow Priest plus Confess, or... Okay, we have Hero Confess, where... That was super fine. We are way ahead. The luck was so big here. Like, we got everything we needed from there. So, Spectre, Ak, Weedy, or Phantom. Frankly, Dorothy is banned because I'm tired of using her. I've used Dorothy like 10 times in these streams already. Pick some other fucking specialist already. I'm gonna ban Spectre next time, I swear. Why do you always pick good operators? It's like you want to win or something. Hi, bro. Then Riot, be sure to do a super chat so I can see you rioting from a distance. That was a joke, to be clear. Okay. Not sure we need this right now, because we only have 3 Rio operators. E2ing Courier is an option, because it gives him a ton of defense and he can tank for spot. So... personal preference, deployment limit, E2 and reroll. Okay with everyone? Field back is extra attack when you get a negative status. This is garbage in IS4. Okay, and we'll just... I can pick Backpipe too if you want, for example. She has her model and shit. But I'd prefer to conserve the hope for the other recruit. And just E2 Courier because his higher defense lets him tank stuff that Spot can't. So... 6-star or E2? Yeah, most people want E2. Ines is E0. And we'll take this, because it's useful later. Reroll. We have a lot of shit here. Okay, we can get Reed, and we can afford one of these items. So, so do you want Spinach? We're obviously gonna get Reed, because you like that. We'll do that later. Which one of these items do you want? We can only get one of them. I assume the vote will go to Spinach. But I'll ask you. The other items are all that much worse if I'm being honest. Especially Devotion. This item is insanely overrated. Like, this is a lot more damage with than you think. When everyone in your team is doing it, it starts adding up really fast. How about an E0 Caustic for an extra body? Yeah, that's an option. I see a problem with it though, namely the E0 Caustic. You gain an objective shield from the item itself, dude. Like, this shield gives you objective shield. You don't need to have objective shield before you get the item to use it. Spinach it is. Okay, I mean now it's an option. So, do you want the cow seat or not? You know, this is the second time this happens. The exact same thing happened yesterday, where we were talking about Rosmu and then we got Rosmontis for free. The game has ears. You use Caucitus 2 99% of the time, right? Okay, super. We have a bunch of fights. So we start with here. If we get devices, we'll probably just save them.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, this is just the AoE guard skill. And the other one is the 3-star skill. Yeah, I know how Caucit works. She's such an old operator, I've actually read her skills before. Can you believe that you made me pick an operator and I didn't have to read their skills? It's probably a novel experience for you guys.
Now begun.
At your service.
I assume we can just drop Arturia here. Does she actually care about her own attack, by the way? I guess all her skills scales with attack. Also, we should be using S1 for a bit. At least we two her, it's probably gonna far surpass the spinach.
Every battle deserves to be enjoyed.
We're absolutely going to have monster be very useful on this stage. Oh, they managed to fly because of Arturia. I forgot. Ooh! So that was a kind of dumb way to enemies. It's because she slows them so they can actually start flying. Why didn't the first one fly? Was it... I'm so confused. Wait, was it from Spouter slow? Or what? No, I don't think the range is quite big enough, so it has to be from Arturia.
Everyone, follow me.
The comp suffering.
Yeah, it has to be Arturia, there's no other explanation. Spouter's too far away.
Everyone, follow me.
Oh, it's fine. Should have just had a different top. Should have just had Kelsey there. Oh, we have the double buff.
That's how you're comforting yourself, isn't it?
The objective shield one is better. Do you want a 6-star? Blaze, Skadi, Hewagur or Irene if you want a 6-star. Otherwise we skip. I'm not giving 4-star guards as an option because honestly they just suck ass. I don't even like them when I'm playing with 4 stars. Okay, you want a 6-star guard? So, Irene, Skadi, Blaze, and Hewagur. I'm still salty I don't have a pot 6 Irene. The level 1 Chen. I think we're gonna pass. Most of my guards aren't leveled. Okay, Irene it is.
Perfect. I've been very curious to see how Rhodes Island carries out its
The Witty is pot 6, yeah. Well, any Irene skill benefits from spinach.
It's high tide.
There's no reason to pick a particular skill for Irene.
Forwards! They'll pay for what they've done.
Is S1 Blaze with spinach better than Irene S1? No way in hell.
In position. On standby.
Just baiting the shot. And then we'll probably set up like this.
My sword will respond the instant I spot the movement.
The comp suffering. Will
I'm no chance satisfied. My blade will cleave the tides. Don't steal my heart.
No, she managed to die. Whoa.
Yeah, fine. Whatever you think.
Catch.
He didn't heal fast enough. It's fine. No huge issue. Oh wait. Yeah, I deployed Arturi after. I kinda forgot. So, monster got wrecked. Do we need to block the dog? Nah, it's fine.
My sword will respawn the instant.
Leave it to us.
See the light of my light. The comfort.
No
may
extra range on
begin
S2,
at any time.
tragically.
I'm in a gorgeous mood right now.
The
Or just let Arturia finish it,
has
because it's
brighter
faster.
gold.
That was horribly played, but we have too many operators for it to matter. Does it? I didn't see it. Am I blind? Because normally it gives you a button to press if you have extra range. Huge fan of skipping here. If we take a guard, we don't have any hope to E to a 6-star. We can take a defender, but I'm a fan of skipping. So let's start with that question. We have too many E1 operators, so I don't want to waste hopes on getting more E1 operators right now. Yeah, same. We're just gonna get Bigo, because she has defense. We only have one device, so we can't waste it. Oh, although I am stupid and I should have used this earlier. It's a bit too late for it now. So we'll save it for the next floor. I should have definitely used it here, because 4 items is insane, and it's worth burning the device for. Because that's her name, that's why people call her that.
I'll do all I can.
Thomas, why are you asking a question that ends in Degen?
It's high tide.
I feel like the answer is
Everyone,
self-evident.
Enemies incoming.
Hmm?
Okay, so we're gonna do it slightly differently, because I don't wanna bother with Arturia being a troll again.
An improv from us.
Why would you hate this map exactly? It's the freest map on the second floor. Are you just tired of playing it?
Waiting is I'm not yet satisfied.
Locked and loaded.
My patience is limited, Doctor.
Alright then.
Speeding up!
What? Liberty and sunlight.
Oh, popped so fast.
Eyes will find the truth.
Okay, if you just hate playing it, I can respect that.
Doesn't matter. Don't see any harm in this.
My heart will be the judge.
I don't have any maps I particularly dislike right now.
At your service. Attack!
What would you feel your own? My eyes will find the truth. See the light. My eyes will find the truth.
Yeah, there's no contradiction there. The map can be free and I can still leak enemies.
Do we have a ballad of victory? Yes, but not now. We're still a long way from true victory.
I assume you're all fine with just E2ing Spouter. I would ask you, but this is the only reasonable choice, so you're all going to say yes. Let's move on. Awful item. Hopefully we have a lost and found to get rid of it. Of course the Arturia simp is the contrarian. We need any E2s, rather. We just hero and get 3 fights, I think. Yeah, reasonably easy fight. Let's just burn hero here. and then just go through the top like this. Yeah, the black hole protocol does not work in and well. Because I think you need to be on 99 DP. So I assume it doesn't. If it does, it's unwell, so who cares? No, caster ticket. Nothing to E2. So it's a skip. Was there even anything I could have E2'd there? Feel like that was just a waste of 2 ingots. Indeed it was. Ah well. We don't have hope or money, so I think this is the only reasonable. The original plan is still the only good one. One question is whether we want to get a 4th combat item by taking Outer of Craving and going completely blind. No, this item is worthless even if you have a Myrtle and passive generation guards. If you can get to 99 EP, you've already won the stage. Because the moment you have that much DP, it means you've deployed everything you need to deploy, and there's nothing you need to do anymore. Okay, we are hopeless and broke. Should we also cut our eyes out? Or keep one device so we can see what's in front of us? No, it doesn't become useless with merchants. It's useless to begin with. The effect is not worth the condition to proc it. Because if you can get to 99 DP without fucking up your deploys, you should have already won the stage. The item does nothing at that point. Okay, we're going in blind. Okay, so how do we do this bullshit? We have Courier who can tank basic enemies, then we can just drop Powder directly on the caster and then we win. Okay, also let's try her S1, because we have Spinach. It cannot become more useless. It's the most useless item possible to begin with. Because it does literally nothing. How do you become more useless than literally nothing?
At your service.
And liberty and sunlight all around us.
Free win. It doesn't even matter if they manage to kill Arturia, which they won't.
Waiting good night.
Ecstasy as bright as gold.
Yeah. Very free stage.
Locked and loaded.
I don't really want to deploy monster, because mostly I'm just using her to heal here. Though we can have her harass a caster, why not?
All around us.
It's 100% fine if she dies, obviously. Did 34 enemies mean that there's a Decoro Bear or is it 50-50? This stage is always weird.
My eyes will find the truth.
Feel
Why wouldn't they vote for high rarity? If they vote for 4 stars, it's kind of redundant, no? Either they vote for the correct 4 stars, or I die, and then we're just back. So we're either doing a normal run or we're stuck on floor 1. We had a run with mostly 5 stars earlier that I threw in a really stupid way, because I forgot to change Eben's skill. Or chose not to, I don't remember. It was stupid either way and I should have changed it. Also, for the last time, stop pinging me. I will actually ban you the next time you ping me. I tell you this every stream. Well, I also ban you every stream, but that's besides the point. I'll start doing longer bans until you stop pinging me. Stuck it to hope. If you do it with an A like this, yeah. It's when you do an at someone. It annoys the shit out of me. Oh, we even have a safe house here. Let's go, Britons. And I told you that you're not rich enough to make me become a VTuber.
Everyone, let's roll out.
Forwards.
What tones are your souls in?
At your service. Attack!
But I don't want a Discord server. You're all waiting for stuff that aren't gonna happen.
A soul ecstasy as bright as gold.
指定の座標に到着
Suffering will come to rest.
Next time I'm gonna use Pinecone is probably going to be
Every battle
on Thursday, because I'll stream something other than Arc Knights tomorrow. And we're doing IS5 on Thursday.
liberty and sunlight all around us.
Just send it to Twitter. I don't even have a Twitter, but if it's good enough, it's gonna make its way to me. The logic is 100% sound.
Suffering will come to rest.
Let's do it like this, so Irene doesn't spontaneously combust.
will respond the instant I spot the movement.
Suffering will come.
My eyes will find the
Oh, wow, she died before the skill activated. Outro. I'm okay with this map. It's the easiest on floor 3 by far, I think.
Your own self.
Very straightforward,
Your heart's
but it looks cool
content.
with all the extra lanes and everything. No particular complaints about it one way or the other.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, maybe I should add a business email at some point to my YouTube. So people can try to send me scam emails for sponsorships.
Yes, but not now.
Though
We're still a long
I
way
won't
from
manage to get
smooth
hacked
victory,
because I
aren't
actually read emails properly. Okay, we can finally eat our Turrier, so I can see what her S3 even is. More reading for me, how awful. Supporter or caster? Supporter it is. I assume we just need to and you're all fine with that. So I can save you the vote. Okay, and now the most horrible thing. I have to read operator skills. What does her S3 do? Stops attacking, attack range increases, 200% attack, second talent. Oh, now I have to read what the talent does. When skill is active, for all other operators within range, the one with the highest health gains more health, the one with the highest attack gains attack, the one with defense gains defense. Got it, got it. Enemies within attack range take more necrosis damage, and enemies are slowed. Alright, so S3 is the big nuke skill. But the awkward cycling makes S2 better most of the time. I got the gist of it. And this is a huge support skill, and it slows enemies more. I kind of wanna use this tree. I've literally never seen it before, so let's see what it does. I don't think this fight was an emergency, so we're completely fine. Though S2 would be a much better pick for this stage.
Too bad some people just can't live and let live.
Should be an easy win, because I'm pretty sure Spouter can solo all of the boats. But we'll deploy her later, it's not a rush.
Your orders.
Wait until the boat explodes. Courier won't die to basic enemies anyway.
An improv from us.
Target location reached.
Really not a fan of where this boat is. I think Irene is fast enough. And we don't have to be concerned with her
Your
health.
service of that.
指定の座標に到着
Need to cancel the next hit.
Step into the shadow. My eyes will
Oh,
see
I
the
messed it
truth.
up. Dead boat. That was a fuck up, I didn't cancel the hit properly.
Don't step into the shadows.
That's the only reason we lost one life there.
Every battle deserves to be enjoyed.
I'll save her as 2 for the last wave. No need to use it until then. And human sacrifice a bit. Delay when I actually use her skill. Because obviously wanna use it right before she dies. If we can't kill one of the caster, we might have a problem. Yeah, we're fine. Nah, it's fine anyway, we have bodies to throw. And we can just use this here. Now we get the big wave, it doesn't matter. Yeah, obviously the shark is a pervert.
Your orders.
I just kind of assumed that to begin with. Oops, fuck.
This is the place.
Didn't notice they were leaking through. We already leaked one, so it doesn't even matter. Because we are still losing the collapse. Yeah, so this is only really useful if you need the buff, I think. Because Arturia is basically just a
Surge of
trash clear.
emotion rising from the battlefield.
For every supporter, increases SP regen. Works for me.
To their graves.
What's the rune? Do a shop. We can just summon the shop on the next node and skip the fight entirely. I'm a huge fan of doing that because we need the devices really badly. Do you want something from here? Caster or specialist? Keep in mind that we can just summon a shop on the next node. What does godly for AFK boss kills even mean? Anything works for an AFK kill. You can just go make a sandwich and still win. Pretty 50-50 split. Yeah, we can click on the voucher and then skip it. That's fine. Yeah, you're exactly 50-50. Specialists are winning out. Kind of pushed it out a bit in specialist's favor. We'll go with that. Okay, so what exactly do you want to get here? Do you just want Eton because everyone loves him? Or something like Manticore? Because my 5-star specialists don't look that impressive. Bunch of Eton votes. Sure, works for me. Now I mentioned this, but have a simple suggestion, because this fight... Because we don't know what this fight is, and it can be an emergency. We still retain the item if we replace the shop. So one option is to just summon a shop here, buy devices so we can see on the next floor. Do you want to take the fight or summon a shop? The downside is of course that the shop isn't discounted. Yeah, I'll just pull you because you're super split. It's because the fight can be an emergency, otherwise I would definitely save the shop for later, because we can get it with the discount. We get the item even if we reroll into a shop, to be clear. We don't lose the item, we only lose the fight, the discounted shop later. So I think strategically the correct place to get a shop down, because the fight isn't safe to take. But you know, you're the one that make the decisions. Fighting it is, I guess. Okay, let's see what we get. Make sure to change your Turia to S2. And let's go. Shall we have anything better? I think I value one Walker over an Iwan Eaton. I just like winning, so shop was the preferable play for me. Oh, I was hoping it's gonna be emergency, because this stage is free.
They'll pay for what they've done.
So you lucked out, chat. Would have been even bigger luck if this stage was emergency, since the stage is a free win.
A solo to you. Feel your own self to your heart's content.
The collectible is always good from Confess.
At your service, that.
Confess is incapable of giving you bad collectibles. It's the rule.
My sword will respawn the instant I spot the movement.
Everyone, enemies incoming.
What would you? Liberty and sunlight all around us.
I don't think that's actually in area range. Bad block wall. The hell was the 0 damage from the switch about? Was the caster targeting the doe that was already switched out? I'm really weirded out by that one.
Satisfied.
Mission accomplished.
We can get, the point is that we can get the shop on the 4th floor by replacing an encounter. Which is why there was an argument for keeping it. Because we have select non-combat node, we can replace an encounter and then we can still see the fights and get a better discount.
For you a piece inspired by that cloud passing overhead.
Okay, that's really good. Main concern is that we don't have reliable healing, because the Kautitz isn't a real medic, but I think Spouter mostly resolved that. So it's not a huge deal. No, Arturi also does elemental damage actually count as true damage? Because that's basically what it is. I think it doesn't, right? Because it's technically its own damage type. Even though it's literally just true damage. I won't get eaten. It's fine. We have 4 different bodies to throw. Sorry, 6 different bodies. E2 Irene though is something we should probably get at this point. I assume you're all fine with E2ing Irene. E2 it is. Okay, so Spouter's mostly gonna get smacked around by the boss. I should really M9 Irene someday or other. Nothing here does real physical damage. So just drop Arturi at the start and then to kill the truck and then throw bodies to tank the stupid snow priest for the rest of the stage.
Everyone, let's roll out.
A solo to you.
The most dangerous enemies are usually masters of disguise.
I'm in a gorgeous mood right now.
Patience is
That's fine. We can just throw a different body in the way. Also, with all the slow, we don't even have to bother. Don't think he kills her? Yeah, he can't. Caustic can't out-heal shit, so I guess we just want her here. We can throw bodies at this thing. Human sacrifice time. I think we're fine here.
waiting is its own art too.
Yeah, well. Alternative strategy. Deploy Irene so she one-shots everything. And we sacrifice bodies here to keep the boss from shooting us. Spot is next.
Speeding up at your service.
We can let him die, it's fine.
Alright then.
She's never gonna get that skill charged, holy shit. Oh, the car's alive. Whoa. Never gonna charge that skill. It is fine though, we don't need it charged. We can just use the skill here. Cause Erin can just delete these two for free. Whoops, nobody to bait the boss.
The place.
Don't. Eyes will find the truth. See the light of my lantern? I'm right here.
Grant me strength.
Okay, bait the next shot aside, like so. Yeah, perfect.
Suffering will come to rest.
Attack.
Doesn't matter. So many weaknesses.
Not a particularly smart place for spot, but hey, it's enough.
Doesn't matter to me.
Feel your own self to your heart's content.
More.
We might not differ.
We've already done ending one, so if we're doing ending one, it has to be the emergency, which is frankly more annoying than most of the other endings. More SP regen, that's fine. All friendly units have 35% attack, only one of these is a Rio item. And we got another confess. I keep telling you to stop pinging me. Please stop pinging me. How many times do I have to say it? I do not like it. How you pronounce Irene really depends on what part of Europe you're in. It can be anything from Irene to Irena. Like, half the countries in Europe have some version of that name and they all pronounce it differently. Irene, Irena, it's all over the place. So, I guess she's kind of in the Spanish part of Arknight, so it should be the Spanish pronunciation, but I don't care enough. Just go with whatever. Anyhow, we have guards and vanguards. I assume what you want is Myrtle, because we need DP, but I will do the normal ask. Okay, vanguards. Can you just spam Myrtle if you want Myrtle? Because I'm too lazy to make a poll for this, and I'm sure that's what we're gonna get. Fine. No Myrtle spam, so I'll ask properly. Yeah, you're free to choose notes. That's what I only don't bother asking people for the notes when there's only one path, because it's a waste of time. Myrtle wins. That's fine, we actually need DP. Okay, so since we're blind and the fights here can actually be annoying, my suggestion is we find the first decently placed encounter and then drop the devices. Yeah, namely here. We can get enough devices to do a bunch of fights. Should we summon a shop here? Or save it for later? I'm not a fan of being blind, but we can reasonably survive this floor and keep it for the fifth floor, if you want to. Shopping it is. Yeah, we have the discount, of course. So I know where the chat is going, so let me get ahead of you and start spamming the shop. So you want the chalice, naturally. We have supporter and defenders, but no hope. Hexer, abjurers and binders doesn't work on Arturia. We don't have any snipers, I think. Yeah, we don't. So there's no point in picking the sniper relics just yet.
There's a mission?
Do you want the ending 4, or are we doing some different ending? Yay or nay? Honestly, it's kind of worth taking even if you don't do ending 4, because the fight isn't that difficult. And it is an emergency fight, so it's a free item. Reroll the rest here, because everything else is ass. Casters give us extra arts. And then we buy the devices, because we need 2 devices. I should have bought one more even. That was swappy from me. This isn't worth it. You want to see ending 4, that's fine. I think we just skip the rest, because nothing here benefits what we have all that well. Are you okay with skipping? I'm not a fan of this book right now, because we have Chalice already. And only 1 medic. Double Collapso Afternoon. Does she kill drones? I assume she does, right? And Irene wipes the last wave, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. Let me look up how much health drones actually have. Where was the Collapso stage? There we go. Okay, so on the normal one, a drone has 7,600 health. And they have 11,000 on the emergency version. I think a much larger issue is that we actually don't have any real consistent healing for the drone wave. So we wiped the 3rd wave with Irene, that's one thing. The 2nd wave we basically prayed to Spouter to tank it. I'm really not a fan of picking the emergency here. Seems unreliable. We can save that for later. I'll try the emergency if you want, but I think we don't have reliable healing. I don't think it's a realistic goal. Also, do you want me to just burn a confession rune here? I don't think it's worth waiting to get another good combat. We can safe house past it as well, yes. If you want me to, I can summon double safe houses as well. So that's an option we should mention as well. Okay, if we have to take a fight, we take the normal. Do you want to just summon double safe houses here? I think the fight can't outright kill me. Do I play algorithm on streams? No idea what that is. You're gonna need to give me some more context. Do you want safe houses or not? Because we can remove the fight. Personally, I think we should keep the safe house for floor 5. But double safe house is also not bad. Because we can get one more device, which is helpful later. You prefer to fight. I don't play Minecraft. Oh, you mean reclamation algorithm? Yeah, I have streams where I beat everything on that. How do you get Minecraft from that? What the fuck? Like, how is that remotely close to Minecraft? That's like saying that StarCraft is close to CSGO because they both have guns. Such a weird thought. Okay, we're fighting. And I think you're all fine with doing this, right? Because we don't have the opportunity to save it for later. It's unlikely we'll get a good spot to use it with so few of the stage left. You work a 9 to 5 to get money and buy a house. Life is literally Minecraft. Okay, so we do collapsos for the extra item and then we fight this. I really don't think monster matters, so... Whoa, this Q is useless. Okay, we're gonna stay on S2. Heal, heal, heal. Anything else we can bring? No other medics left. Yeah, that's the opposite of how it works. In real life, you get rocks and then make them into smaller rocks. I think the first drone wave will be insanely annoying.
Improv from us. What would you suffering will come to rest.
Oh yes, most certainly. Go, Murto, go!
I have to get serious now. Every battle is
Speeding up.
Spouter basically just has to be here. Okay, now we nuke the first wave with Irene, with Arturia, and then we are gonna rely on
today, little apple.
Irene for the third one. Hopefully we can actually get her charged up. Otherwise we're gonna run into some problems.
How's that?
Because we're gonna need the AoE for the drone waves.
And some were counting on you again today, little apple.
Yeah, that worked fine. If the drones time out while they're off screen, I'm going to be super salty. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's exactly what they did.
We're counting on you.
It's because they go off screen and they can't take damage there. Okay, at least we can line up 2 skills. Stack them like this a bit. Okay, we should be dead then. Yeah, I didn't consider the fact that they're invincible when they go off screen. That's why we're screwed. Kind of a throwaway to die. It's just because they go off screen and you can't hit them. I don't think she would. It's the off-screen bullshit. That's because they don't take damage when they're off-screen. How would have S3 worked better? You know, there's 3 drone waves. It doesn't cycle for them. We were just gonna die because her skill would be down with S3. That was just not an option at all. You're all crazy. Like, we use S3, she kills 1 drone wave, and then that's it. The next wave kills her because we have no other tool to nuke a wave. You're just crazy. The mistake was taking the fight at all, because when the drones are off screen they become damage immune. There was simply not a reliable way to do that with Arturi as the main. We should have relied on Irene, but there wasn't too good of a way to set it up, because we didn't have an efficient tank that didn't also nuke everything. I don't think it works, because how exactly are we supposed to charge Irene while Arturia S3 is killing everything? Like, it's much harder to line all that up. It's probably better than S2, because S2 did literally nothing. Oh, emergency was definitely dead. I think I'm making it look a lot harder, simply because I'm not too familiar with how operator works. Like, for example, I didn't know the drones flying off screen will stop them from doing damage. If that didn't happen, Arturia S2 would work perfectly, for example. My favorite starting squad is Scientific Thinking, by far. Having devices is very comfortable. I've experimented with a lot of stuff while beating it with 4 stars. Scientific is the most consistent squad by far, and I think nothing is close to it in terms of value. It's just way too practical. Anyhow, we have time for one more run. What do you want to go with? I'd make it look even easier if I play with 4 stars, because then I actually know what I'm doing. Like, I have a very good sense of what fights I can get away with in when I use 4 stars, because I know how much damage they do. I'm very much lacking that sense when I play with higher rarity, because I never use them. Like, I'm not just reading their skills to meme, I literally haven't read them before. Yeah, I've done ending 4 on difficulty 15. It was a few streams ago. You can just check it out, I have it. I have the stream that contains ending 4 done listed already. It was with 4 stars only, of course. Oh right, I'm supposed to be asking you what squad you want. So one of the tactical, scientific. I'm not seeing votes for anything else here, so I guess we could just do those. I hate all the free promote squads. They're so RNG, dude. I can't stand them. Because it's the double RNG of actually getting the right recruit ticket and then actually getting E2 from it. I acknowledge their value. I just hate relying on RNG in... how do I put it? I don't like leaning into RNG options when I'm playing a roguelike. I like minimizing the RNG. Hooray! Scientific one. Tacticals are particularly bad when I force you to go random squad every turn. Speaking of that, maybe I shouldn't do the random squad when we are doing random. Yeah, if you want to make me go on Twitch, you're gonna need to pay for a better PC that can multi-stream without crashing and burning. Maybe I should set up a donation fund for it. Give me $1,000 so I can buy a real computer instead of using my 5-year-old laptop. Anyhow, as a bonus, we'll stop having frame drops from that. Maybe that's an idea. Medics, defenders, or casters. What are we going with here? 7 hope, so 6 stars are actually available. Yeah, I'm actually gonna put a banner like the tracks donations. Give me money so the game stops wagging. Though in defense of my 5-year-old laptop, it's holding out really well. Also, I'm lying. I think it's only 3 years old, soon to be 4. The hard drive I use on it, on which Arknight is installed, is somewhere around 7 years old though. I'm shocked it hasn't died yet. Well, if you insist I time you out, that's fine with me. Okay, we start with the caster. Next one is gonna be a permaban. Like, you obviously don't respect me enough to just stop pinging me, so... The guy who keeps pinging me. Because I asked 5 times to stop pinging me, and he refuses, so I ban. We do have supports as well, if you don't want to use my extremely limited selection. I have 2 4-stars here. Okay, we have nothing on support, never mind. We can reroll, I guess, if you want to pick something more horrible. Considering we're going with scientific, picking stuff from support is maybe not the greatest idea. I'm seeing a lot of Dusk votes though. And some people want to borrow a Lean. Okay, so I'll give you the usual options plus Lean. That okay with you? I asked them not to ping me too because it annoys me. Also, nobody else pings me every fucking time they say something. I think all casters are bad because of the shield stage. So they're just not good starters. But I'll take what you want. Okay, Lin it is. Now I say that, but now we actually have to find a Lin. I wonder if I actually have a Lin on support. If somebody has Lin on support. We don't have anything good. Can somebody put their Lin on support? And friend me? Come on, chat, time to carry me. Who has a support Lin? Great. What's your ID?
Ah, Doctor. Yes, some things never change.
Don't see any Lins here, so go away, go away. We only have so many places. Thank you. Oops, double click. Okay, tell me once you've put her on support and I'll start rerolling. What? Did you give me the wrong account? No, I'm not. I don't have any need for the extra 50 friend slots. I have an excellent system for keeping my friend list short. Anytime I need to add somebody, I just go through the list. If I see a suitor, I remove them from the friend list. 100% successful system, and you always have slots available. It's perfect. Okay, thank you. And there we go. First row. And we get the Susuru. That's actually really lucky. If it wasn't a single target medic, I may have considered skipping. I think Big O makes more sense than Spot here. Because of the defense difference. It really affects what enemies can do damage to her and whatnot. Like, if we get no more than 4, Spot can actually die to normal enemies in the emergency. Big O can't. So with a medic present, it makes way more sense. Now, let's see if we're going blind. Which reminds me, what skill do we use on Lin? I know she's immortal, but other than that. And she gains SP when she's hit or something. Attack interval increased. Okay, that's fine. ASPD, this is more damage, so we take this. Definitely S2. Are you sure it's S1? Does it hit twice or something? What am I missing? Oh, because it's 100% uptime. Alright. And it's not only DPS. Yeah, fair point. Well, not doing anything for 35 seconds isn't a big deal on most of the first stages. Particularly on this one, since she would just clear everything. I should have just put her here to get the chest. I kind of autopiloted that. Then again, this is kind of funny. Just ends the stage instantly. It would have definitely worked fine on this this style here, so she can get the chest, but this one was too tempting. Actually, I should stop trolling and just go get the chest. I'm not sure if 2 enemies will live long enough. Maybe I should have retreated her sooner. I know Beagle has next to 0 damage, but these enemies are also made of paper. So I think we're gonna fail to get the chest, because this guy seems to be in range. I think he's split boxed and Lin will kill him. Yeah, there's no tile where I can retreat, so... Yeah, she's just gonna hit this guy and kill him now.
Got it. You didn't think. So this is what
Yep,
happens
got it.
when you cross the line.
And...
Is it my turn?
Ooh, the luck. Exactly the same health. What I could have done there was delayed Beagle's deploy a bit, to make sure enemies aren't split boxed that way. Just small mistakes from me. Ooh, sniper is really good. We're set. Hate both runes, honestly. We'll take the health. But they both suck. Not a fan of Pinecone or Executor here, because they cost a lot of DP, but they are valid picks. Anyhow, let's do the usual procedure for these overpopulated recruits. I'm not fine with skipping at all. If you really want to, we can do it, but I think it's a really bad choice. We don't know what the next fight is. It could be a nasty emergency, and it's a fight we can easily win if we just get one decent operator. So I disagree with skipping, principally. Not an unplayable option, but I don't think there's a good reason to. Hooray, 5 stars win. Same procedure. Getting Cruz is also an option, yeah. Except she is not better than them at all. Like, there's no... Like, if you get Pinecone or Executor, they would have far more damage than anything Cruz can put out on most of these stages. Is Cruz the best 5-star marksman? Yes, by an enormous margin. She does close to 100,000 damage on skill. And by close, I mean slightly more than that. Cruz is E1, by the way. So she's still not an option, because I can't E2 her. So... Yeah, Cruz isn't an option, I don't have her E2. So the real options would be Great Throat, Ape, Pro and Platinum. Oh, Platinum won this time. The horror. She is fully maxed, by the way. The safest pick would have definitely been Executor, since he shits on no more than 4 so completely, would have beaten it with 0 leaks. But he isn't that strong later, so don't have any particular issue with not picking him. Curses, Platinum 1. We didn't skip Adriana this time. I asked you if you want an anti-air sniper or something else, and you picked something else. Blame democracy, not me. Executor is definitely safer than Province or Acid Drop, because Spreadshoot Sniper completely shits on the first 2 floors. I think we're 100% fine, to be clear. This is an easy win. We're going to be using... Yeah, how do we pick the sheep apart? I think I'm gonna use Platinum on this tile, so she both DPSs down. And then, once these enemies are dead, starts pulling this sheep apart. We can use this tile too, but there's no incentive for it. This one's fine. We can just use the skill, prevent damage. And we don't have to start killing the sheep right away. We can just wait a bit. I think this setup forces 1 leak, honestly.
Got it.
We need to kill... Yeah, it's less than ideal, because we're gonna leak a bit from here. Well, let's just leak 1 sheep. Or 2. Yeah, not a fan of this setup. Platinum's damage was too low for this. She could never clear her site. In that case, I should have gone with Platinum here and then leaked those 2, so eventually we could just start pulling from here. Now we're gonna leak 1 more, because these assholes all come together. And there's nothing to pull them early. These are the extra leaks, because we tried to use Platinum here, but her DPS isn't anywhere near enough. It would have worked with Grey through Trotes to just murdering everything, and then starting to pull this sheep. Would have been 1 leak with her. I don't think I had a realistic option to do it any other way, because there's no way to just attack the enemies near Wetlin, for example. We'll just take Midnight. Not a big deal. Hooray, some extra hope. I'm just going to E2 lean. I assume you're all fine with that. Beyond that, I don't think anything here is worth picking, and we should reroll. An argument can be made for this item, because it's exceptionally powerful. Yeah, this is a super strong item. Do you want to get the bow, or do we skip the bow? I'll pull some money either way. Okay, we're getting the bow. Absolutely fine with me. It's a great item. We can skip the caster because we have no hope. Not a fan of E2ing Susuru because her E1 is plenty for a long time. So I feel like this is an unnecessary waste of money. The good stuff I see here are the extra device, or the stun bombs, and like the Vanguard ticket can be skipped. So, do you want the device or the stun bombs? Keep in mind we do have scientific, so that puts the relative value of devices lower than they would usually be. And stun bombs are really good. I'm fine with both options, I think they're reasonable. I don't think there's a wrong choice here. I'd say I favor stun devices myself, because they're kind of broken, especially if you get an item that extends the duration. But the device isn't an unreasonable choice in and of itself. Yeah, we don't have a migration rune, I think. So mentioning that we can get devices from migration is kind of low on relevance. You see that rune once every 10 runs or something. Okay, and we only have 3 fights. This is probably the boss key, so we just start eating the fights.
With me on your side, success is guaranteed.
Why should I ban you exactly? Oh, the pun. When have I banned someone for a pun? I remember threatening to do it. Attack 200%, attack range increased on... Oh, this is where she cheats on everything around her. Okay. I mean, if you want me to, I could. If that gets you off, sure. But I have no incentive to do it otherwise.
医療チームの皆さん、準備はいいですか？作戦開始後もフローに従って行動してくださいね。
I don't think breaking this box is a big deal anyway. Not really a fan of deploying her
I've arrived.
early though. I honestly don't think it's a big deal.
Let's put them 6 feet under.
I'm not strictly against banning people for bad jokes.
What's up?
That one was just kind of mid though.
怪我人はいない。
If you reveal everything, it's much easier to deal with the piles here. And we can just stun this pile.
Mosedo, give me a reason to let you go. Don't have one? What a pity.
We can just redeploy
戦場は騒がしいから
Midnight here.
父はもっと
Catch the
大きい
wave
声
and
で
then
お
use
願い
stun bombs. It's not a huge deal.
Mosedo gone.
Just wait until we actually find the red assholes. Now we can also just do it like this, and he'll spot them earlier. It doesn't matter if this box dies, I reckon. Actually it does, but rather he just won't kill it in time. Because this guy is about to get revealed. I wonder if we can want that properly.
Mosedo gone. Give me a reason to let you go.
Oh, I messed it up.
Don't have one?
Boo! I even wanted the stun bomb, but it was after the hit. So lame. That was probably like 1 frame off from what I wanted to do. Obviously the larger mistake was that I just didn't retreat Susuru earlier. Or deploy her facing the correct direction to begin with. That was a completely unnecessary leak.
Not too shabby. Such a heartwarming result calls for a little celebration.
No, that was bad. Stop copying Midnight. Are you just going to say Eaton 10 times? When should you destroy the boxes in that stage? Never. Never destroy the boxes in that stage. Much better play would have been to have Midnight farther back, by the way. That way I would have more time to retreat Susuru. Though this is all just corrections from my initial mistake, which was facing Susuru the wrong way. Okay, so Verdant, Ethan, Manticore or skip. Knock yourselves out. I feel like Lynn makes Ethan less valuable, because if she deletes everything in 1 million miles away, we don't particularly need the crowd control. Yep, Manticore is winning. Best pick was probably skipping here. But it's fine. We take the scout note, of course. What do you want to be to Platinum or Manticore? I'm not gonna poll for this, because I think you're just gonna say Manticore, but we'll see. Yeah, I think I have Manticore M6. Yeah, most people were saying Manticore. To counter the argument that Platinum has small stats, she's also bad, so giving her E2 doesn't fix that issue. Manticore benefits far more from E2.
Show me your spirit.
You think I'm just roasting her, but I'm just speaking truth. And holy shit, this map has so much money, what the fuck. Oops, that would be bad.
Target location reached.
We can just leave her there, I reckon. Do we rush straight to Lin or do we need to pivot to Midnight first? I think the skill charges fast enough, and we can abuse stun bombs otherwise. Nah. Guess we're just deploying her in the smoke. No way around it. Just a crippling whack of good tiles.
You didn't think. So this is what
Oh
happens
shit, that hit the
when you
chest.
cross the
I
line.
only noticed after the first hit and didn't click in time.
手がにはいない。
It's fine, because we can just use Midnight's Q. He'll kill the Wraith and then start dealing with the rest. That would be awesome if he charges a bit faster.
Oh, sword, pierce the moonlight that veils the night.
So I guess this was the correct tile to use actually. I
私ならここに。
didn't think that her S3 expands the range. Because usually when they have range expand, it's the first thing mentioned in the skill. Oh, we have a third enemy here. I barely noticed it. Under the cap.
Watch the shadow behind you.
Yeah, it expands the skill. I just didn't notice. Attack. Right, because it says attack range and crystal barrier. Usually it's a different sentence. That's why I didn't notice it. That's what I missed. Or maybe I did read it and forgot. In any case, stupid way to
So this is
die.
what happens.
Nah, this is just me being unfamiliar with what they do. There was a perfectly adequate tile for her that I just didn't realize was adequate. This was more of an Ian doesn't read moment, but for me. That run was kind of underwhelming. Let's do one more. Probably a short one. What squad do you want? We don't have the buff from the third floor, so there's an argument for support squad. Or a tactical one, because otherwise we can't get a 6-star. Yeah, but there was no reason to have a healer on her, so I wouldn't consider that a mistake. The mistake was just not realizing she'll hit the chest from there. Well, now I remember that she gains extra range on S3. Tactical. Support. Spearhead. Which I'm always happy with because it's fun for me. Yeah, those are the only ones I saw mentioned. Honestly, I value support a lot higher than tactical, because the biggest advantage of tactical is that you start with a 6-star, but you can already get that with support. And then you have the ingots, which are less RNG reliant than squads in general. Anyhow, tactical wins, so which tactical are we getting? Sniper, medic, spec caster. Oops. Vanguard guard and defender supporter. Yeah, I will unban Dorothy next week, but let's have a stream without her for a change. Spec caster winning card. Yep, not even close. Okay, just to be fair, we already did one with Tewa. We can do another if you want. Do you want to start with a caster or a specialist? For a change, I'll let you pick the squad instead of going random. Only because we're playing with the tactical squad. And not starting with preferred operator from the tactical squads wastes the entire value. Oh, wait a bit more. Okay. 50 votes or so. Yeah, specialists are barely winning. I feel like YouTube is bad at maths. 51% plus 47%. It's 51.5 plus 47.5, I reckon. Which is still missing 1%, but YouTube is bad at math. So it's probably... No, how does that work exactly? I don't get it. Okay, what specialist do you want? We can get something from support if you want to as well. Yeah, this is the first time I've actually bothered to count it. So, Robin, Guadia, Texas, Yatu, Ewa, and let's ban Ewa and Doro. We've already had streams with them. Let's do something else. Okay, so Guadia, Robin, or Texas. I'd really rather not use Texas, but I'm not banning her if you really want to. So pick one of these. Hooray, Weedy. That's an extremely questionable starter though. Though I don't mind. Pretty close. Let's just close it and see what we got. %32% Guadia, 31% Weedy. Guadia it is. Now we have to find the Guadia. There we go. I could borrow yours, but I probably have a level 91 on support as well. I assume Koku has Guardian on support. Let's go and check.
Ah, Doctor. Yes, some things never change.
Or is it something else? Yeah, it's not Guadia. That's fine. We'll just borrow yours then, because I'm too lazy to switch around. I assume the one I'm borrowing... the person who I borrowed Lint from also has some module on Guadia. Yeah, they have. It's fine. Then the only option here is Cruz, followed by Fang. These are just forced picks. Well, I do have a guy who only has welfare and support, so I thought I'd check his account. I think we're fine without masteries.
集合場所ってどこ？
That's still attack to targets, right? Moderate poo is enough for the shield guard stage. Yeah, we can go straight through no more than 4. Should be fine. Shoot at the casters, block enemies, and you pull everything else. This one probably is better. Not sure if that's true.
気になさらないで結構よ。私は待っててあげられますから。獲物はどれですの？どうぞ続けて。
ここにいたのね。
ご命令のこの切っ先にあなたの心臓に滑り込むまで1秒もかかりませんわ。
Yeah, this one's probably better.
Leave it to us.
Though I think this lines up anyway. Yeah, S2 works just fine.
この海流は脆弱な命を飲み込みますわ。
Could have even wrote the first one a bit earlier. Yeah, I wasn't sure if a Funk can survive the hits for long enough, but the enemies don't do that much damage in normal mode, so it would be fine. They definitely die in time. I suggest spot. Do you want something else or do we just go spot? Basically, I took S2 because I overestimated the enemy's damage. I thought Fang couldn't tank them, but she does fine in normal mode. Oh, an emergency S2 is definitely better. For exactly these reasons. That way Fang doesn't have to tank anything. Yeah, she'll explode on emergency, so in emergency S2 is outright better. Yep, spot wins. 100% ideal here. Oh, and a device early. Nice. I assume Hands of Moss is a free win. No, yeah, this is easy. There's no reason not to take the fight. Yeah, YouTube just can't count. But 99% is more normal, because like it didn't add up to 99% last time. So this could be 92.5 plus 7.5 or something. And then it works, right? But that doesn't make sense otherwise. Which is why I was confused. Just wait until the archer fucks off or we get enough DP for Fang. She doesn't really need to pull them, cause Spot cannot kill them. We can just shoot them, it's not a big deal. Trust this setup works fine. We should have enough damage to outright kill them. They're not that tanky. Cause they have no defense, so Cruz will just beat the shit out of them. Even if she just interrupts attacks, that will be plenty on its own.
Don't see any harm in this.
In position.
No, I think we kind of screwed it up. I should have deployed Cruz much earlier. That was just trolly from me. Because if Cruz would have just killed one of them, then it'd be easy from there. Just a brain fart. Should have had Cruz from the start, then Fang, then Spot, then Guardia. We're not dead. We're just leaking for no reason. Because we didn't kill one of the axes early with Cruz. If we did that, we would have 0 leaks. Why are you all saying GG? You just can't count, can you? 6 minus 5 is 1, not 0. You count like YouTube chat.
We can't call a mission complete if we let even a single enemy get through. Beagle. let's
There's
do
no
that
way in
on
hell
the next
Gladia
one.
can tank them more effectively than Spot. So that would have had the same result. Then we would have actually died yet. Because she has worse stats than Spot. Like it's an E1 Gladia dude. She's not magically better at tanking spots just because she's a 6-star. Hooray, sniper book, and we can pick another sniper. I know she heals. Look, healing and taking slightly less damage from sea monsters is not worth having 200 defense when you're getting hit by massive physical damage. This is not enough to overcome the difference in defense when tanking access. Okay, you want Shiryuki or Andriana? Those are the only thing I saw requests for. And one for Totter apparently. Shira is a decent pick here because it saves a ton of hope. She also gives us AoE and arts, which is things we lack. So she's a really functional pick here, even if she's kind of bad normally. Hooray! We dodged the Beastle Hunters. I'm so happy. We don't have a caster. Horn is always worth it. Do you want a Vanguard or do we skip? More fine with skipping myself. Rerolling it is. We get the XP box, the stun bombs, and I assume you won't read. I'd say we have to ban read, but I'd have to build another medic that you can actually pick first. Because all of my medics are kind of ass for the most part. Yeah, Caucity is level 1. She's not usable. An E1 level 1 Caucit with no skills leveled up is not in fact useful. We'll take the top row so we're not forced into a bad emergency. We can lean into it if it's something we can actually do. Safest possible path. I'm not going to build Vendela, no way in hell. Her headgear looks really stupid. The other side, stop pinging me, I can read what you're writing without that. In what world is read not broken? What the fuck?
Alright then.
Please, trust in me.
Hooray, double health casters.
I am Dublin.
Damn, she's getting 1v1 by a caster. So tanky. She needs it too before she can tank anything. Until then she's unreliable. Because 1% of her health is basically just perfumer healing. Not banning her because she's imbalanced, which she is, to be absolutely clear. Reed is super broken. I'm banning her I'd say we should ban her for variety's sake. Like, there is no operator I'm banning because they're in balance. I ban Suitor because her S3 sound is fucking annoying. And Dejin because she's... I really think she just dresses really badly and I can't stand looking at it. I'm 100% serious here. I haven't banned Texas or Yatu. You could pick them if you want to. It's just nobody has ever asked for them. Do you want a Vanguard for DP or do we skip this? I'm pretty fine with skipping, I think. We have low costs and we're praying for more damage. I think you can definitely afford to take a Vanguard. But unless I get some really overpowered squad, I'm very unreliable with the random squads. Because they don't have enough experience with most of the operators I get. So I have a bad sense of what they actually do. Skipping it is, it seems. Fine with me. Yeah, I understand why you're not picking Yato in Texas. What I'm saying, my point was this. I don't actually have a problem with overpowered operators in concept. Alright, remember that we might want to go through the emergency. Given that, what operator do you want to E2? If the emergency is hard, we can skip it, but it's by far the best path. So if it's possible at all, we should take the emergency. Most of the votes seem to be going by far for Guadia. Alrighty then. Apparently she is lacking masteries. I'm not sure how much of a problem this is. I think Unwow is fine. Unwow should only be one leak, yes? Unless I'm missing something. No, it's fine. I don't think it matters that much for this. I have no clue if I can do this. I can definitely out-heal the basic enemies that come through. I can't kill the heavy later, so we need to use a revealing strat. So we use Fang, Vanilla to reveal. Shirayuki and Reed. We have a problem where it's hard to deploy in a way where we don't destroy this box. So do we... but I don't think it's worth taking Reed as one for that. Personally, my instinct would be just take this to avoid a leak. It's kind of overkill, but I think the value going down that path is worth it. Sacrificing Cruz to reveal sounds bad to me. You can sacrifice Vanilla and get way more. So if Reed is one tile back, she doesn't hit the boxes, right? If we place a spot over here, the boxes won't get hit diagonally. If so, that's completely fine, because we can do the opposite. Opinion on the penis guy. He's a crusher with defense, so good. Okay, if he doesn't hit diagonally, then it's a free win. But one tile back is the play, not one tile forward, because it makes it easier to reveal everything.
Team, check your gear before departing.
It is your tyrannies that fuel this flame.
Oh, double health box. So we can essentially reveal stuff like this.
Miss Halberd, just for show.
Yeah, I think that covers about everything. Yeah, we can have Spot here. Now it gets a bit awkward. Another option is to just have him all the way back here. We're wasting a bit of cruise DPS. But it means we don't have to deal with invisible enemies at all. Yeah, I'm a fan of this setup.
Alright then.
Because it means our block won't get saturated on the first wave.
You shall not pass.
And we can... Does Shiryuki hit the box? Not sure if it actually splashes all the way on her.
ここにいたのね。
Yeah, it was completely fine. Yeah, she hits it. We'll retreat her if she starts doing too much damage to it later. We can just leave it there for now. Let's delete this wave.
Your lives now ignited.
断絶する
Everyone, follow me.
And we can use stun bombs on this asshole.
Thrust.
I'm prepared.
Okay, perfect.
And doubly.
We just kill that for free. 0 leaks then, because we have one more stun bomb to abuse.
Everyone, follow me.
And we can stout all of these guys here so they're revealed. And then when they walk, they'll just die to read. These guys get wrecked for free. We can even save Spot's Q, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Though if the box is... It doesn't matter if the box dies anymore. We can just let it die. Yeah, these guys get revealed anyway.
Okay. Fear not the firelight.
Easy clear.
Your work, take that.
Yeah, if it works diagonally, then it's a free win. And we got the extra health in the box, which worked in our favor even. Though I would have just retreated Shiryuki if it was about to die. Because Reed has enough damage to kill the heavy.
It's hard to even tell whether your battles are victories.
And now we get
Even
rid
the
of all the
dreams still
collapse
lie so
value.
Far, far away.
What do we have?
But at times like these,
We'll
it's
take this in
risky.
case we get a shop later.
Perhaps we may all see the day.
Okay, a bunch of E2s. Do you want a 6-star or E2? Pick between those, because we got all the good shit here. Huge lead for the E2s, it seems. Okay, so we basically have 4 E2s we can pick from. Red, Robin, Ethan or Jaya. Obviously, Ethan is by far the best pick. Because he's broken. I'm genuinely not too much of a Robin fan here, because she eats a lot of DP. If you get DP debuffs, it's nasty. Jaya for the same reason, though his E2 is much more functional. Red is fine. I have no complaints about Red. Ethan's just stronger. Though Red is excellent with Spinach, for example, we don't quite have that just yet. Okay, Ethan wins. I think I have everyone here M6, and we're taking the Bosky, of course. Low deployment limit. This is perfectly fine. I assume we can do Sluggies just fine.
ドクターの部隊補佐として訓練に参加しますわ。
今壁が目の前で動いたって？何言ってんだ？そんなこと。
Yeah, I just take Sluggies. I don't think I can fuck it up badly enough to die. Well, maybe I can. But we just Guadia the first wave and that's it, right? What am I missing? Do you want... Yeah, she mentioned earlier she had no masteries. That's fine. pick between one of those. I'm just gonna need to run to the bathroom real quick in the meantime. I think it's fine, but I'm stupid, so maybe I'm wrong. Okay, most people are down for doing it. So as long as slugs don't touch Guadia, I assume Mastery murders everything else. And there's basically just 2 waves. So I think we're fine anyway I look at it. So let's try it and see. I'm 100% sure this squad can kill it, but I don't know the correct setup, I'd put it like that. So if I can play this stage 10 times in a row, I'll definitely learn how to do it perfectly with 0 leaks. It's just more of an experience issue. I assume we can just start with Reed and then she kills the spider. If she doesn't, we'll just help a bit. Yeah, it's fine. We can just use this tile. And then we just clean up the first wave with her, basically. What's the range on this one? Does she actually need a target in range to proc it? Oh, I guess we can use it off the Wraith. No, it's unfortunate.
I'm preparing out the firelight.
The Wraith is too tanky. Do you wanna let the spider through? Because we can definitely stop it pretty easily.
Leave it to us.
Not sure I can do much about the Wraith.
On standby.
So we have 2 options. Use a stun bomb here, then clear this up, drop it on, or kill the Wraith with the stun bomb and say cruise. Kind of think killing the Wraith is better because I feel she'll charge up to use her skill and then she's kind of fine on her side. Okay, I'll greed and kill the Wraith and see if we can get away with that. Yep, just barely not enough. And Cruz can't kill a Wraith apparently. Leaking it with 0 health. What a tragedy. Would really appreciate it if Ethan could dodge some hits here. Oh well, that spider hit. Boo, we're dead. Definitely think that was just more on execution than anything else. It definitely feels winnable. If I play it again, I can do it right. I just have a bad sense of how much damage stuff actually does. Guadia S2 would have done more work here, by the way. I don't think it's a mistake, I just don't know how to do it correctly. But this squad can definitely beat it. I think setting up further back and then just having Reed plus Ethan outermost immediately would make it much easier. Because you can just have Ethan in the center of tile where the Wraiths run through, he binds them there, Reed kills them and it's done. Use the stun bombs for downtime. I think I'm done for today. We'll come back to this in a bit. So, next stream I'm going to stream something else. Basically, I got recommended a game that's called Tactical Wizard Squad, which seems kind of fun, so we're gonna have a look at that next stream. Wednesday we're gonna skip streaming like usual, most likely, and then I'll be back on Thursday, where I'll finally do IS5 without items. I wanted to do that for a while, but I was stuck doing Ending 4. So we'll go back to the itemless IS5. And after we're done with that, I think we'll get every ending in IS4. We might do some other events in the meantime, we'll see. Thanks for the masteries. They'll come up when we use Guardia again sometime in the future. And have a nice evening for now. Bye bye.